What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Jake. This is the JD Cars Automotive YouTube channel. Please be sure to go check us out at jd-cars.com. Follow us on Instagram at jd.cars. Please be sure to subscribe for more content. So today, I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video as I have my BMW F30 airing out in the driveway here. Not exactly ideal. Rather be driving it around. It's a beautiful day. But I did make a quick note about this when I was wrapping up my door replacement video, because I recently replaced the rear driver door on the F30 here. Somebody dented it at school. It was cheaper just to buy a new door on eBay that was painted the same color. So I may have gotten lucky with that, but I did not get lucky with my swapping the doors out, because just a few days after replacing the door, when I had some heavy rain, came out to the car the next day, the windows were all fogged up and I had a huge puddle of water in my rear driver footwell here. So not exactly ideal. As you can see, I have the rear door panel off because I'm currently fixing this issue. I'm waiting on a new vapor barrier, as most people online call it, which is actually this foam piece right here. And it's secured with this really, I wouldn't say nasty, but it's very sticky adhesive. It's almost like tar. If you've ever done any work to your door, like replacing your window regulator here, you'll know you have to pull off this foam piece here. Now we'll circle back to this foam piece in a little bit, but basically when I initially replaced the door and I found all this water down here, I thought, oh, maybe the door's not lined up properly. So I adjusted my hinges to get a little bit of better fitment of the door. I thought maybe my rubber door seal wasn't exactly lined up properly with the car, and that did not resolve my problem either. I still had leakage, and I thought about it more. I said, well, this seal didn't have any problems with the last door, why would it have a problem now? And I thought maybe this seal is bad, but after inspecting it, it looked perfectly fine. And online I found that these seals are over $100 a piece, so I didn't really want to just go ahead and order a new one and see if that worked. So I parked the car outside one more time, I let the water drip in, and I actually discovered that the water wasn't coming in from the outside of the door. It was actually coming from the inside of the door, because I could see it dripping out from behind the door panel right here and right into the interior of the car. So I thought to myself, how the hell is it bypassing these two rubber seals on the inside? Well, believe it or not, despite BMW calling this sound insulation on their parts catalog, this is actually a legitimate vapor barrier, or actually water barrier, to keep water from getting into the interior of your car. I thought about this and it didn't really make that much sense to me, because I thought about it and I was like, wait a second. There's all of these electronics on the back side of the door panel. How did they not get fried by this water? The light that shines out of the bottom of the door, all this stuff on the inside of the door panel. I thought, well, how is that expected to last with water getting to it? So then I thought about it, and with this foam in place, nothing, not even the speaker, is getting touched by water, just the window regulator. And if you pull off the window regulator connection here, you can see it has a really nice big rubber seal right there to make this a waterproof connection. So I thought, all right, if this is waterproofed, then they clearly designed this cavity to have water coming in through the rubber seals of the window. And if you move down to the bottom of the door, you can actually see there's a drain hole right here. And if you move to the front of the door, because the door is sloped down towards the front, there's an even larger drain hole located up at the front of the door here. So I could clearly see that this door had been engineered by BMW to allow water to pass through it, but just to make sure, because I thought this was pretty crazy, I called BMW's service department locally here, and because I was planning on replacing, and I still am, replacing this foam piece, the vapor barrier, along with new butyl tape, that's what this tar-like tape is called. I asked them, where can I buy some butyl tape? Do you have any in stock? I was trying to purchase it there. Unfortunately, they didn't have any for sale. They said they don't even use the BMW OEM, They actually use some 3M window weld or something like that. I found it on Amazon, and I'll be replacing that this week probably. But I asked him, hey, is this really all that prevents water from getting into the BMW interior? Just this foam vapor barrier and the butyl tape? And he said, yep, that's it. You just gotta make sure it's a good seal. So I thought that was pretty crazy, that all that's keeping water from coming through. I mean, yes, we do have these big rubber seals up top, and we have the rubber seals around the window, but it's pretty inevitable that water is gonna get into the door, and then the only thing preventing it from getting into your interior is this foam piece right here, along with this very, very nasty butyl tape, which even if it just sits in the sun here for a second, it gets very, very tacky. So, I mean, they use this butyl tape for windshields. It's used commercially in electrical to make watertight seals, so I do trust it. That's why I ordered some new butyl tape off of Amazon. I ordered the 3M window weld version, and I also ordered a new vapor barrier from FCP Euro. It's about 50 bucks, and they're very good about shipping things quickly, so I'm sure that'll be in either this week or next week. So if you're experiencing a leak in your interior and you can visibly see that it's coming in through the door panel, let me show you what I mean by that. In short, if you can see water coming in through this gap right here, the interior door panel, and you see water coming out through that crack, I can almost guarantee that it's this vapor barrier here, in which case you're gonna wanna order a new one from FCP Euro. If you're in a BMW F30, I've linked all 4 of these vapor barriers, all 4 corners, down in the description below. If not, you can look it up at realoem.com. You can look up any BMW part there. Find yourself a new vapor barrier. You'll receive it in the mail just like this, except without any tears in it. And you'll want to get yourself a strip of butyl tape. I have that 3M window weld linked below. You're going to apply it all the way around the edge of your new vapor barrier. I recommend doing that in the sun like this so that it's nice and tacky, or applying some heat with a heat gun. And then just before you install this on the car, I recommend going around the entire perimeter lightly, as not to damage the foam, but just enough to heat up this adhesive. And then you'll bring it into place and you'll stick it to the door. And you'll want to go around the entire edge and make sure it's a nice tight seal and that it's not going to allow any water to drip in, because I did have a little bit of a gap. My adhesive had worn out and that allowed water to drip down, and it got caught right here. You can actually see it got caught by this plastic piece and just funneled it right into my interior. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know there's a couple other videos, they just don't go into this full explanation, so I wanted to give you guys a full explanation as to how this works, how water can get into your interior, because I spent a couple weeks and a lot of airing out of my car, figuring out how the water is getting in and how to solve this problem. I'm glad I didn't just waste $200 on new rubber seals and just getting it done right with the new vapor barrier and new butyl tape. But yeah, I know this wasn't the most exciting video. I hope some of you guys find this helpful. I hope people down the road in the future find this video helpful. Please go smash that like button down below. Please subscribe for more BMW content. I'm going to be doing some very exciting upgrades and modifications to the F30 here in the very near future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on JD Cars.